your IP address. Then you have MAC address. So what is MAC address? MAC address is the physical address of your device. Okay, how do you find the physical address of your device? You just go to the command prompt, write ipconfig/all. Okay, you need to write /all. /all will show you all the MAC address. So this is the MAC address. Okay, it's a 6-digit address: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like this. So all the devices which can communicate with other device in your system will be having the MAC address. Like by your Wi-Fi, right? The Wi-Fi is interacting with other devices as well, right? So for that we have MAC address. So this is the MAC address of my system. Now this is not the original MAC address. This is the spoofed MAC address. I've already spoofed my MAC address, so this is what it's showing. This is not the original one. Okay, originally something 7C, something like that. Same way, if you go up, so this is Ethernet port, this is Ethernet adapter, this is the MAC address. I've already changed it as well, right? How do we change it? We have one particular tool, we call it Technetium MAC, Tech MAC. Okay, this one, Tech MAC. So this tool is already running in the background. That's why my IP address, my MAC address is already changed. See, this is the original MAC address of my device. It's showing you over here. And this is the active address right now, which is going on. Right. So all you have to do is just download this tool and click on change now, and it will change the MAC address of your device. How do you download it? Very simple. Just write team Mac and then download. Okay. You see, if TMAC is not giving you result, Technetium Mac. Just download, click on download, and it will download. Once it's download and you start it, just make sure all these 3 boxes are checked. Okay. Once they're checked, then click on random MAC address, or you can just drop down and you can select one of them. Okay, and then click on change now. It will basically change your MAC address. Very simple to do it. Okay, and from here you can choose for which particular device you want to do it. You want to do it for Wi-Fi or Ethernet or virtual machine, okay, or for Bluetooth, for whatever device you want to do it. My Bluetooth is off, that's why it's not showing you over here. But for whatever device you want to do it, you can do it. Okay, simple way to do it. Easy to do it. Okay, that's how you basically change your MAC address. T-MAC, Technetium MAC. Okay. Now, then you have call spoofing. Now, call spoofing basically means that spoofing anyone's phone number. Likewise, suppose Kunal wants to call Varun. Or let's leave. Yeah, let's say I am a hacker. Okay, Kunal is a hacker. Varun is a victim. Okay. Now I want to suppose take an OTP from Varun. Right. I have Varun's debit card number. I have everything about all the information about Varun. Now Varun has got one OTP. I want that OTP. How I'll take it? What I'll do? I will call Varun with Varun's dad's phone number. Okay, suppose his dad number is 123456. Now, when Varun will receive a call, Varun will receive a call with the number he has saved on his phone. Like, suppose if he saved his dad's phone number with dad calling. Okay, or whatever, dad home, whatever he has saved, that particular thing will reflect on his phone. Okay, and he'll pick, and what he'll say, yes, dad, tell me. Right? Or if he has not saved the number, he remembers the number. Okay, then it will be the phone number which he has not saved, the phone number of the original phone number. Then okay, same. Now when I call Varun, he'll be like, yes, dad, tell me. And then basically what I have to do is I have to modulate my voice in his dad's way, and then I can just take the OTP from him. Right. So call spoofing is basically calling someone from any phone number. So suppose if over there in your country, police, when police calls you, it's reflecting 911. Suppose, okay, I don't know what it reflects in your country. Over here, it reflects 100. Okay, so you can call your friend. Okay, so suppose your friend number is 123456. You can call on this number using this particular number. So on his phone, it will reflect 911 calling. So that he might get scared or what happened. So over here, I can call anyone using this phone number. So when I'll call them, it will reflect phone number 100 onto their phone. Okay, so you can call anyone. How to perform it? You have different tools for it. Okay, I'll tell you two tools. One is your Zwiper, but Zwiper is a paid tool. Okay, you have to basically set it up and you have to pay near about 4,500 rupees. I'm talking about rupees, not in dollars. Okay, you have to buy it and then you will be able to use it. So that's the issue with Zwiper. But if you want to make it free, so we have one tool, we call it IndieCall. So IndieCall you can download in your Android system, not in your iOS. Okay, IndieCall will give you 2 minutes free in the starting for demo purpose, and then later on you can pay 100 rupees, only 100 rupees. Okay, which is near about $1.5, and for 100 minutes, 100 minutes for 100 rupees. So 1 minute, 1 rupee, and that's a quite good deal, you can say that, because you don't have to actually perform all these activities, right? You just wanted to have a demo purpose and you wanted to play for prank purpose only, right? Now, if in case you want to hack someone, you can also use this activity for hacking purposes, but it is purely illegal. Okay, it is purely hacking. You're not supposed to do it. If any of your friend or anyone whom you're performing this activity with complains about you, so you can get in trouble. Okay, so make sure you keep yourself secure while you're doing this activity. If you're doing hacking, make sure you're buying a normal mobile phone, put this particular application in that, and use someone's else internet for using it. It does not require a SIM card. It requires a internet connection. That's all. So you can use anyone's internet connection and then perform the activity and then just throw your mobile phone, that mobile phone. Okay. So you can download this IndieCall in your Android phone and then you can perform that. Okay. And then Zwiper also is there. If you have money, if you want to invest some money, then $50 is the investment, and then you can do it. Okay, IndieCall you have to set up in your system, in your mobile phone, and then you will be able to do it. Same way like IndieCall also you have to set up, but it's easy to use IndieCall. You don't have to pay anything, nothing. For 2 minutes, you can just take look at the practical, and then you're done, right? So in different, if you want to make it more use of it, then different mobiles you have, you can just perform it on those particular mobile phones, right? So IndieCall is one of the very good tool. You can just use it. Same way, this is known as call spoofing. Okay, same way we have SMS spoofing. In SMS spoofing also you perform the same activity, but you don't have any free tool for SMS spoofing. For SMS spoofing, it's paid basically. Okay, SMS, send SMS globally, SMS spoof box. So you can just pay on to them and then you can send anyone any SMS from any phone number. Not this one. This one. Yeah. It says fake number, recipient phone number, send message, date, time when you want to send, right? But it generally does not work. Promo code it's asking. So this free one does not work. It says it will work. It does not work. Plus 50 credits for each fake text. Okay. If you can make it work, very good. Otherwise, you have to pay for it, or you have to basically perform some advertisement for them. Okay, and then you will be able to use it. All right. So this is what you can perform. Use this one for sending fake SMS. Then after that, no, you accept your call spoofing and call, SMS spoofing. You also have call bombarding and SMS bombarding. Okay. Now, what do you mean by SMS bombarding and call bombarding? Basically, you make call to someone's phone number. Unlimited time. Now, you cannot make call from your number because they'll get to know. So, random numbers. Likewise, some person you attack on him, okay, and that person will receive call related to OTP. So, he'll get a call from different number from some different funding SMS on a particular number. On one number, you can send it once. You can send it 80 SMS maximum. Okay, and you can perform this activity 3 times on that particular number. So one number, it's basically 8 into 3, basically 240 SMSs. Okay, so this is bomb it up. Then you have an application in Kali Linux. Okay, so guys, the time is done. Let's do one thing. We'll continue this particular com bombarding and SMS bombarding in the next class. Okay, and then we have URL spoofing also there left. We'll also continue that. Okay, and then just try to do all these activities. And then if you have any query, you can just ask me in your next class tomorrow. Okay, cool. Done? Okay. Just do every practical whatever we have done till now, and then we'll discuss about it.